So, hey guys, this is Eric from Band Smile, and today we're going to talk about meeting people in Thailand, how you can meet people in Thailand. So, why do you have to do this? I mean, you can just get to Thailand and just travel all around, enjoy yourself, eat food, come back home. But take it from me, guy who's traveled all over Southeast Asia, travel can be quite lonely sometimes. And until I learned how to do this, it was just me in my hotel room or condo, not going anywhere. It was pretty sad. So I developed a set of strategies that can really help you to meet people. Today, one of the things I can say is that whenever I travel anywhere else, it's about meeting people. It's rarely to see the sights. The sights are there all the time. You see them once, you don't want to see them again. Okay? Maybe you can, like if a friend comes with you and you take them to Bangkok, you take them to another part in Thailand, you can say, okay, let's go see the Golden Temple. And if you have a little kick showing your friend or your family, your parents come to see you, you show them the Golden Temple and they're impressed with you and blah, blah, blah. But you've seen it all before. Beautiful and everything, but okay, whatever. Okay, don't be one of those people that are going to see all the sights. People, especially Thai people, are way more interesting to have friends, to know people. Wherever you go, whatever country, it's just so much better. All right, so travel to meet people, not see the sights. But before I get into the tips that I developed, I want you to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can bring you more information like this in the future. All right, one of the first tips is to stay in the same area. Try to do most of your things, not all, but most of your things in the same area. This is really important because this is how you're gonna build up people. People are gonna remember you in the area that you are. So this is even better if you stay in an area where there are not too many foreigners, and this is one of the things that we recommend when you stay in Thailand. Don't stay into the exclusively foreigner areas, because you just never get a taste of Thai life. You're not really gonna make any friends, or you'll make foreigner friends, which is fine. But our rule of thumb in Thailand is to say, okay, I want you to make 10% foreigner friends or 20% foreigner friends and 80% Thai friends. Because if something happens to you in Thailand, if you need to do something, especially if you're staying there for a long time, Thai friends are way more useful in a two-way fashion. So you can be helpful to them and they can be helpful to you as well. So stay in the same area and let people start to see your face. I can tell you, as a dark-skinned person, is one of the most interesting things to travel around Southeast Asia and staying in the same area. People never forget you. They remember you. They see you. They smile. They say hello. It's really amazing. So stay in the same area. All right. Next one is start to say hello. Now, Thai specifically, people more nod heads. So you just a quick nod of your head up and down, and when you see somebody, but when you nod your head, don't be like the stiff, no smiling. You want to smile at the same time. So nod your head and smile. People that you start to notice, the people that start to see you. So this is what will happen. The first couple of times you do it, you won't get any reaction at all. Are you going to say, what the hell? I mean, I just nodded my head. I'm trying to be friendly here and nobody says hello. That's fine. Because you're staying in the same area, you're going to start doing it the third or the fourth time. And then people are going to start responding. Because people are a little bit suspicious. People are a little bit shy because maybe they don't know English enough or whatever language you speak. This is why you don't get any reaction in the beginning, but you will eventually get a reaction. So nod your head. You see Thai people do it. Thai people don't really wave their hands that much. Just a quick nod of the head, a quick smile, a broad smile if you want is even better. And then now, once you start to see people more, then you're going to say like Saudi crap, or if you're a lady, Saudi ka. Try not to mix those things up. Okay, it sounds kind of cringe to see a grown man say Saudi ka. Okay, no, don't do that. Okay, you're a man, you're going to say Saudi crap. And then once people see you start doing that, then people will start to smile back. People will start to nod back. And then you can pull out the big guns, which is just a Western thing. You can start waving to people. Now, people in Thailand don't wave back that much. It's not a thing. The nodding off the head is more of a thing, right? But if you wave back, one thing I've noticed, I'm starting to wave to people and then people nod back and I say, oh shit, I shouldn't wave. Nah, wave back. And then even the oldest, most conservative people will actually start to smile and laugh. And as we say in Jamaica, skin your teeth and show their teeth and then wave back at you. And people learn how to do that and start to do it, and it's like, you've really started to make a connection. And then, you're saying hello, you're stopping at the place, their store or whatever, and you say, how are you today? You try to find maybe some Thai words to say the same thing. You can say it in English, you can say it in Thai, but these are easy words to learn. You can learn them in 5 minutes in your hotel room before you walk out on the streets. That's the start to say hello part. And then the next part now, you want to eat at the same set of places. So I don't mean to eat at the same restaurant every day, okay? I mean, that would be stupid. What you're gonna do, you're gonna pick like a whole set of restaurants that you like, the kind of foods that you like. And you say, okay, today I'm gonna go to the Pat Krapow place. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the pork place, grilled pork place. Next day I'm gonna go to the food court. But when I go to the food court at Lotus, I am actually gonna buy from the same 2 or 3 people that I normally buy from all the time. That's the idea. You want to build up a memory of yourself in people's faces so they start to know you. And what I've seen, this is amazing, because what I've seen is that people actually start to give you more food. It's crazy. Just building up yourself, image of yourself, making people remember you is so important. So you eat at the same places, and after a while you get to know people there. Another one is shopping at the same places all the time. So you try to do that. I'm not saying that you must shop at the exact same place all the time, because you want some diversity and so on. You want to go to different places, you want to buy different things and so on. But like in your neighborhood where you're staying, try to shop at the same places, like the everyday shops and so on. So I would say this, okay, this is a little tip. You could shop in 7-Eleven, sure, but they always have a lot of little small stores that are like kind of filling the cracks between the 7-Elevens. I would shop at those stores instead, especially if what you want is in those small stores. Why? Because when you go to 7-Eleven, yeah, you can get to meet people, but their shifts, they're changing out their people all the time. So it's like very hard to see the same people in 7-Eleven. But if you go to that little store that is like kind of competing with 7-Eleven but doing a bad job of it, then the same owner is in there all the time. And you'll just automatically and naturally make friends with that owner. And that's going to be really helpful for you. All right, so you're eating at the same place, you're shopping at the same place, you're walking past the same shops, you're buying from the same street food vendors. This is all good. You have your rotation of people that you buy from, that you eat from, and so on. Then the next step is to start to talk to these people. I'm a business person. So one of my first questions is, how's business? I always ask a question, and then people just keep going on forever. Oh, it's bad, or it's good, or it's not bad, and I need more customers. And it's like what you're doing with a question like that. You can find your own question that kind of suits you, but what you're doing is you're asking people about their pain. So another question you can ask is, how's your kid? These are your kids? Oh, they're so beautiful. How are they? Fine. And then it may not be a pain, but the people might say, oh, they're going to school now. Or they might tell you some other interesting thing that their kid did, how well they're doing in school. So it could be their pain, there could be their joy. Don't just ask random questions like, oh, the weather is bad today, yeah? It's like, yeah, that's so boring. Come on, guys, don't do that. Try to find something more interesting to say that will make people open up and talk about themselves. Thailand is just like every other country. People love to talk about themselves. People love to talk about the things that are happening to them more than anybody else. Just a little sidebar, another thing again. Once you start to be in the same area, especially if you're there for more than a month or so, what will start to happen is that everybody will know your business. And that's kind of interesting. Like if you're gone for a week, because I like to travel to another country sometimes and come back. It's like, where was the Farang Dam, which is the black guy in Thailand? Where is he? Where were you? And I said, I was in Vietnam. Oh, I was in Bali. I was in another place. And I said, it's good to have you back. All of that stuff. So that will happen as well. But that's a good thing because people are looking out for you. Thai people can be a little bit nosy sometimes, get into all your business and so on. You'll be walking past and the lady that you buy fruits from, she'll say, "Where are you going?" And normally in the West, we would say, "Oh, that's none of your business." Okay, we would say that, but you don't want to do that in Thailand, of course. You don't want to do that anywhere. So you say like, "Oh, I'm going to the BTS. I'm going to the shopping center. I'm whatever." If they see you with a suitcase, "Oh, when you coming back? Are you coming back?" So people want to know. And just another little thing is that people will say, okay, did you eat us yet? And that's a kind of an opening in Thailand. It's like, why are people always asking me that I'm eating all the time? I'm on a diet or something. But no, it's like a natural opening in Thailand. People are always interested if you. It's like saying hello in Thailand, then, so to speak. All right. We have a couple more tips to go. I promise you this is not going to be too long. Ask for help. Okay, that's the next one that's really going to get you in with the person. So you start asking for help. Where can I find this thing? Where do you go to do that? Do you know anybody who does this thing? It might be a simple question that you could probably even look up yourself, but just asking for people is an excuse. Normally, I'm a very shy person, right? I'm not an outgoing, gregarious type of person. So this is one of my standbys. I ask people for help. Can you help me? And you can read about that in How to Win Friends and Influence People. It's one of the key tenets of that book, okay? Ask people for help. And when you ask people for help, they'll be like, "Oh, you can go this, you can phone, you can this. Let me give you their line or something like that. Let me introduce you to somebody who can help you." So for one of our businesses here, we were looking for somebody and said, "Do you know anybody who can do this thing?" And we just asked people in the local area, and they say, "Yeah, I know somebody. I know my daughter. I know my friend. My friend has a daughter. My friend has a son." And before you know it, you find the people that you're looking for to help you with that thing. 2 more tips to go. Get Line. Get the Line app. Download the Line app before you even hit Thailand. This is the main communication app that is used in Thailand. It's used more than WhatsApp. It's used more than FaceTime. All of this stuff. Line is the thing that is used in Thailand. And you'll hear people say all the time, add Line, add Line. Means add my line, get my contact information, add it to your line or whatever. And you can do that with a QR code or with their phone number or a username that they will give to you. But when you meet people, you're going to put them in your line, and that's how people communicate in Thailand. WhatsApp is getting a bit more popular. I've seen in the 4 years that I've been here, but really and truly, it's Line. Okay, so get with the program and start using that. As a matter of fact, even before you come to Thailand, if you have Line and then you start to talk to people in Thailand remotely, it's a really good way to start communicating, to contact with people in Thailand just by downloading Line from before you even get into Thailand. And the final one is to learn some numbers. Numbers are not that hard in Thailand. Even a dotterhead, a blockhead like me can learn numbers. Here it goes. I'm going to say some of them a little bit, the accent wrong. Nong, song, sam, si, ha, hok, chet, bet, gao, sip. That was from 0 to 10. Okay, it's not that hard. You can learn numbers in a day. Number combinations like si, sip, bat, which means 40 baht. So when you go to the market and the market ladies say, si sip baht, ha sip baht, that's 50 baht, 20 baht, whatever. Yi sip baht, which is the short for 20, that's 20 baht. Samurai baht, that is 300 baht, and you're gonna say, "Oh, that's too much." Okay, so learn some numbers, easy to do, very analytical, and most people can learn numbers very quickly, from 1 to hundreds or thousands. That's really all you need to. You don't need to get into millions and all of that stuff. So learn some numbers. Learn when you go into the market to say how much. Torai kab means how much. People love that. When you go into the market, you're a foreigner. You look like you just came off the boat, and you say Torai kab, and they say Yisi bakab and or Yisi baka, because lady usually, and you say 20 baht, and you whip out 20 baht without them having to take out that calculator. Your estimation just went up. You've just gained some more face. Next time you go into the market, you're going to get the smiles. People are going to love you. And that's what you really want when you travel. Those are my tips, my personal tips when I travel to any country. And I want to meet people, not only Thailand. I've traveled all over Southeast Asia. If you look in my phone, I have contacts for every city that I've ever been to. If something goes wrong with me in any city, I can just take out my phone and call somebody in that local city to get some help. Even though I'm not an outgoing person, those tips have helped me and saved my life countless times around in the region. If you want a consultation on how to spend the best time in Thailand, how to get the perfect itinerary, we have a link in the description down below that you can just click on, and you can have a consultation with me or one of the members of the team, and we'll stay on the phone until we answer every single question that you have. Doesn't matter what it's about. If you're just coming here for 2 weeks, if you're planning to retire or whatever, we look forward to seeing you and next time.